Right. Hey guys, Cooper here. I'm gonna make a very fast video. I wanted to make a video of my shot, have a conversation with you guys, give you all that information about shaving and stuff. It's gonna have to wait for another video because I don't have enough storage on my phone, which absolutely sucks because I want you guys to know so much. I'm doing a video outside today because the breeze isn't that bad. I love the sun, so the lighting's fantastic. Shit. So I'm gonna make this, like I said, a very fast video. I wanna know your guys' questions. Send me some, so when I do have storage to upload another video, I can upload it right away. It's trying to think of the things that I had talked about in my video that didn't get uploaded because apparently it was too long. Yet you find YouTubers out there that, can make hour-long videos. I'm still trying to get there, guys. So, short story short, when I made that last video, I tried to show you guys how to shave, which I will do in another video. I will take my shot this Thursday. I will make a clip of it so I can add it to another video because I plan on getting enough storage. I don't want to delete Facebook, Instagram, or anything you guys do follow me on, but I'm gonna have to figure something out. Probably get a laptop like my goal dream is. I do have a fundraising account for just such a thing, that top surgery, transgender awareness, and to get a camera and a laptop. That is my goal. I'm not asking much, but sometimes it does seem like that, huh? In the last video, I wanted to talk to you guys about gender dysphoria and how it plays a role into hygiene. Because I know when you get dysphoric, you tend not to want to shower, so you're not taking care of yourself. But taking care of yourself is the biggest part. I can't stress enough. Taking care of yourself is the biggest part when it comes to any transition. Because you don't want to smell bad, you could get an infection, because you're not washing the parts that you need to, considering down there being a big one, especially for those still transitioning as female to male, male to female. You still have to wash your junk, okay? Like, point blank. Seriously, hygiene is gonna be your biggest defeat. Like, that's what you gotta break down. You gotta shower. I mean, I know it's hard, but imagine yourself with the parts you want to have. That's how I look at it. And even if you close your eyes while you're washing those parts, it's going to be your greatest lifesaver, is practicing regular hygiene. And then I was also stressing, how I came up with my name. I wasn't stressing that, but it was something I came up with. How I got my name, I sat down with a best friend. We were looking through a big list of names. Cooper sounds like a dog name, but when you look at me, I see Cooper. That's who I am, and I want you guys to see that just as much. My middle name, I'm a Supernatural fan, so Dean definitely came from loving Dean Winchester more than I love myself, apparently. I also wanted to talk to you guys about a lot of things that are coming up. Like I said, the Q&A, I need your guys' questions. Like, I need to be able to answer things. I can't just come up with my own questions and my own answers. This is a two-part game. Trying to figure out more that I want to say to you guys. Not much comes to mind since I'm trying to do a rush video here. But like I said in every other video I've made, don't listen to your haters, please. They are probably just jealous because you're doing yourself. Like, amen to yourself. The only person who can judge you is you. If you believe in him upstairs, you're gonna have to figure that out. I mean, I have an entire Christian family that accepts me for me, that, he's accepting me. He's the one who put me on this path. Like, it plays a role, but I'm more spiritual. I believe in your chakras, your horoscope signs. Every bit of you plays into detail here. And I'm so spiritual that The sun, the grass, everything has a meaning. There are signs everywhere for what you're doing and when you're doing it. And, come to think of it, that's, what I have for you is to remain true to yourself and to focus on what you need to do. And I can't sit like this, guys. Okay. Get a balance here. Alright. I think I'm good. I'll just hold myself up. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're functioning adults again. So, trying to stress this to you guys, and I can't think of what I'm trying to stress. Oh, I did mention in the video that I did made that never got uploaded on what you need to do in order to be on hormone therapy, in order to get testosterone, in order to get that hormone blocker, or in order to get on estrogen. Sit like this with you guys. Have a more remote conversation like I'm talking to a friend. You need to be at least gender dysphoric for about 6 months. When you talk to a doctor, they say, how long have you felt this way? You need to have felt that way 6 months or longer. You also need to at least see a gender therapist, and I can recommend a couple if you're in the Omaha, Nebraska area or in the Iowa area, and I'll leave them down below. Also, when you do see your therapist, you sit down, you have this talk. They've got to have known, you kind of have to work with them, and eventually they write you this note, basically your certificate to say, hey, I can get on hormones now. Then your doctor looks at it, they sit there and they talk to you, hey, this is a one-way road. And I know I see a lot of transgender men out there having babies. You have to stop testosterone in order to have a child, and you have to be pre on both surgeries. I can't really stress that because you need to have the reproductive organs in order to have a child. But you know what, that's all them. I chose not to have a child, but it's also due to the fact that I have genetic disorders that will carry down, and I don't want to risk a child to have those on top of me being on hormones. Trying to think of what else I need to say. After you see the doctor, they will talk to you, and they will start you out on a low dose just to make sure you're okay. You will have regular blood checkups, and as you go along further, they'll up your hormones. First you're not going to see a gradual change with a small dosage, but eventually you'll get up to where you're taking a dose that's more for you. And right now I'm only about 0.5 every week into either switching off legs. So I did my left leg this week, I'll do my right leg this coming up week. And I do want to make a video for you guys so you know exactly what you're doing and you don't get an infection, because needles are dangerous. Going to that, on needle discussion, if you are on hormones, make sure that you have a sharp box, and you can make anything into a sharp box if you don't have one. Old coffee tin is your most recommended choice. Second choice would be to go use a milk jug. Third choice is definitely go to the pharmacy and see if they have sharp containers. Because when you dispose of these, you don't want to throw them into the trash, because then they go to the dump. And that causes problems not only for animals, but for the workers themselves, because they do not need your needle stick. And needles are just, for you. These needles are for you to dispose of properly. Trying to think of what else I need to say. I did talk in my last video. Like I said, it did not get uploaded, which sucks. Find your supports. Figure out who's going to be there, whether it's friends, some family, like my grandma inside. Biggest supporter I got. She slips up sometimes, but she knows that she's working on it. She calls me Cooper, sometimes she calls me he. It's still a work in progress. I've been at this for, a little more than a year and a half now. So she's still working. I like the kinks. She's doing it. Never get mad when somebody misgenders you. That's what they're doing it on purpose. That's all I have to say, is sometimes people misgender you on purpose. And yes, there are those accidental ones, but I can't stress to you guys to not get angry, because when you do get angry, they feed off that negative energy you're being fed off of. Stay positive. Brush it off, you know? Oh, you misgendered me, but you know what? I got 10 people who do this the right way. Oh. And always take a break. Sit back, you know, if you're stressed out, write about it. Write a journal. Hey, what happened today? Or do what I'm doing. Make a video. Even if you're making it for yourself, somebody will eventually see it, and somewhere down the line, you will feel better. I feel really gay talking with my hands like this. Yay, yes. Okay. And I will talk about Pride Fest that happened on June... That was the 24th. I gotta think about my own self. June 24th, I will talk about Pride Fest again, because that was the most epic day ever. Oh, shit. Let me think, guys. Oh, sorry for the profanity. I can't bleep that out, so pretend you never heard it. Let's see. No, I wish I had more to say, but like I said, I want to do a Q&A, so please, I will post it on Facebook that I'm also doing a Q&A, so send me all of your questions on Facebook, on Instagram.